Well, hello everyone. Can you hear me all right? Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here with me, everyone. I tell you, I just flew in from Atlanta and boy are my arms tired. Uni, I am so sorry the Nightbot threw you in the corner. He just went mad with power. Well, thank you all so much for coming to my debut. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. You'll forgive me. I hope you forgive me if I ramble a little bit. I am incredibly nervous. Oh, I've never been much of a public speaker. Well, introductions first. I am Confetti the Clown. My name, as you can see, is Confetti, and I am a clown. We're just going to basically do a brief introduction, and then I thought we'd get around to playing some games. I'll try not to take up too much of your time with this. Well, my height is around 5 foot. I'm around 5 feet 6 inches. I'm in my 30s. I'm probably I'm not the oldest VTuber I know of, but I am probably up there in age compared to some people. I was born on June 13th, and some of you are probably, aw, thank you. Thank you, Plunder. Some of you are probably wondering where clowns come from. I personally come from the Midwest. Occasionally you might hear a y'all or an ain't slip in there, but I will do my best to keep it under wraps and keep it in control. My occupation, I am a circus performer. I am actually the first circus performer in my family. I know that probably seems a little bit weird. A lot of people associate circuses with clowns, but in fact, I am the first in my family. I think my grandfather might have had something to do with the circus, but I don't believe he was a performer. So I am a clown in all ways. I am a clown in profession, and I am also a clown. Let's see here. So what do I like? Well, I like cooking and I like eating food. So those two things go really well together. Okay. One thing you're going to learn very quickly about me as we go along is I will not cook the raccoon. Uni, you are safe, I promise. I like to collect cookbooks. It is actually, I have too many, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I love to collect cookbooks, and I actually just bought one the other day. I know, eating food is so relatable. But yes, I love to cook. Cooking is so nice when I get it right. But I just like to cook food, and I like to eat food. I like to experience different kinds of food. I like to experience different cultures through food, through learning recipes. Time to release a raccoon-based trash can cookbook. Yes, thank you. I would love that. I would love to learn some of your recipes. It's something that I really like. I enjoy cooking food. I enjoy making food for people to eat. I enjoy eating food. Coffee while it rains is great because free refills. Free refills on water, maybe. You have to have the coffee. But yes, I also love coffee, specifically while it rains. There's just something about the mood, especially during the fall, when the train, okay, we'll get to the train, but I don't know, something about a cold rain in the fall, having a hot cup of coffee, it's just nice. Chocolate biscuits. I love chocolate biscuits. My favorite chocolate biscuit is actually called a chocolate finger. I love chocolate fingers. Oh my god. Chocolate fingers they're basically in the shape of a finger, and they are chocolate on the outside, but they are a biscuit on the inside. They're really, really good. My roommates keep stealing mine. You know who you are. What point does it stop being coffee? Exactly. Screams of joy. Well, hello, Sapperdoodle. Yes, screams of joy. I love screams of joy. And I know some of you are probably thinking back to my debut video, and you're like, Confetti, those were some pretty evil vibes in that video. No. We'll get to that. I promise you, we'll get to that. Working out. I love to work out. Being in the circus keeps you very, very active. I do a lot of random jobs, and we'll go over that a bit more. But yeah, I like to work out. I like to keep fit as best I can. And then playing games. Love playing games. You can cut the balloons properly. This is true. I can cut balloons properly. I can cut a lot of things properly. You'd be shocked. But I love playing games. I love playing carnival games. I love playing board games, card games, and video games. So this all works out really well. Leafy, don't be afraid. It's fine. It's fine. So yes. My dislikes. Centipedes. I don't like centipedes. And I'm sorry for anybody who does like centipedes, but they give me the creeps and their legs get stuck in my teeth. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. Can you cut leaves properly? I guess. I mean, I guess it would depend on how fresh the leaf is. I feel like a dry leaf would probably crumple. And then it would also get stuck in my teeth, and I would probably like it just as I would probably like it just as much as I like centipedes, which is not at all. Cooking with oil. I don't like cooking with oil. I never get it right. I've told Uni this on streams before. Whenever I cook with oil, I end up either cooking with too little oil, or I cook it too hot, and then I burn everything on the outside, and on the inside it stays raw. I have never been able to cook with oil before, and I probably never will. But you know what? We all have our faults. Moving on. Being shot out of a cannon. I'm a very flexible person as a clown. Never too much oil, exactly. I'm a very flexible person as a clown. I bounce back very well, but I'm getting up there in age, and so I don't bounce well as I used to. So when I get shot out of a cannon these days, I can really feel it. It's not my favorite thing to do anymore. Cooked spinach is gross, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Folding laundry, because it never ends. I'm sorry, but it never does. You will always have dishes to clean, and you will always have laundry to fold. Have I actually been shot out of a cannon? I get shot out of a cannon whenever they call me into the big top. It is basically one of the main things that they have me do. I'm a very sturdy clown. There's a lot of clowns in my circus that I work with. We all normally take turns, but yeah, confetti cannon, exactly! Oh, yeah, that's the joke. Okay, you want to see the confetti cannon? Then they shove me into the cannon. It's not the most pleasant thing, but like I said, I'm pretty flexible. I bounce back really well. Rude people. I don't think any of us like rude people at all. I think that's a pretty universal thing. Surprised I'm not on this list. You would never be on this list. No, Uni. You would know. That's... Is that you, Uni? Are you the picture? Okay, so, circling back to what I was saying before, some of you are probably looking at that video and going, hey, Confetti, those were some pretty evil vibes. What's up with that? You got something you want to tell us? And all I gotta say is, when I was alerting you to the fact that I was within 100 meters of your location, I was meaning run towards me. Run towards me. I have tickets for you, for the circus. I would never do anything evil. I'm a nice clown. I'm a nice clown. Don't ignore the teeth, ignore the eyes. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. We're all fine. Oh yeah, first circus performer in my family, like I said. The government makes her. Yeah. I mean, ever since ever since that clown scare many, many years ago, where a lot of people were dressing up as evil, quote unquote, evil clowns and like threatening to break into people's houses. Yes, it's kind of good to give people the warning sometimes. I don't want to frighten anyone. But yes, I am the first circus performer in my family, like I said before. Oh Lord, my mother has done many, many years of hospital work, and my father is an entrepreneur. So yeah, they both do their own thing. Lots of families went into hospital work. In fact, I used to work in a hospital, believe it or not. Clown was not my first occupation right out of school. I did many years working for my father in his business, and then I was a retail worker, and then I was a baker / cake decorator, and then I was a glorified secretary. Then I went back to being a baker, and then I worked in a hospital. And then I had the incident. There was no incident. No, actually, my boss actually approached me. I entered a talent show for the whim of it, just to kind of impress some of my friends. And my boss approached me and was like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" And I'm like, when am I going to get the opportunity to actually work in a circus? Like, I was basically in one place my whole life, and I really wanted to get out and see things. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's go for it. And it ended up being a great fit, and I love it. So I have been a clown professionally for about 4 years now. I have 2 cats. Just a little known fact about me. You will probably on occasion hear them. The one you'll probably hear the most is Patches. She's very vocal, and she likes to spend time with me when I am working at my desk. She likes to crawl up in my lap, and she likes to scream in my ear. So she will be screaming in your ears as well. Patches the clown. She's just a little cat. She's a tortie, and Jasmine is a cute little white chunker. They're both very adorable. Hi, honey. Thank you for coming. It's so great to have you here. I am in a relationship. Just wanted to throw that out there. Aw, hi, Bosco Robbles. Bosky Robbies. Why did that come up as Bosco Robbles? Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for coming. Bosky Robbies. It's so wonderful to have you. Yes, I am in a relationship. I have been in a relationship for going on 12 years now. My partner is a very wonderful person, and I love him very much. For those of you wondering, the teeth are real. They are, but don't worry. I mean, I'm not gonna bite unless you put something in my mouth. And I don't know why you'd be putting anything in my mouth, so... Oh, and then I have the last bit of trivia for me. Like a finger, yes. Look, unless it's a chocolate finger, it doesn't belong in my mouth, I'm sorry. Last bit of trivia for me is that I have 2 train mates. And with that piece of trivia, I can move on to the circus. So, like I said, I work in a circus, and I work many jobs. And before I go into any further details on that, my boss basically asked me to say, Circus de San Gwen / Mr. Diavolo's Circus of Wonders is not responsible for any injury sustained after visiting hours. So, when the circus is closed, you need to leave. We're not responsible for what happens to you after that. He basically... My boss was a little bit apprehensive about me sharing details of the circus because, advertisement and lawsuits and all of that. But as long as I say that in there, then we're fine. We're fine. Train mates that sell snacks. Yes, train mates do sell snacks. But yes, we're getting off topic. What's going on at this circus? Nothing. We are a perfectly normal circus. But yes, I work many jobs. I am sometimes a performer in the Big Top. If you don't know what the Big Top is basically where all of the shows are at. Do you follow Circus of Wonders? Any comments? Nope, no comment on that at all. I don't know anything about that. But yes, I work many jobs. I work the food stalls. I sell tickets. I do not work with the robotic animals. That giraffe hates me, and I hate it. Creepy fucker. So yeah, I work many jobs. Sometimes I'm in the big top. Sometimes I'm out helping. We basically operate on 2 shifts here in the circus. There's the morning shift and the night shift, and I typically work the night shift. So if any of you have seen me coming on at weird hours during your stream and I'm like, I'm at work, it's not that I live in Australia, it's that I'm nocturnal. And I basically help with the closing shows of the circus, and then I make sure that everybody is out of the circus, and then I help put things away and make sure everything is tidy. And like, I honestly, when the shows are closed and we're ready to move on to a new place, I help put everything up. That's the reason that we're basically there when you wake up, and it's the reason that we are gone when you wake up the next day, because we basically operate on a 24-hour basis. But yes, robotic. We don't have live animals. Live animals in circuses are cruel, and they also require a lot of upkeep. Mr. Diavolo decided to upgrade to robotic animals, I want to say many, many years ago. I don't exactly know. That damn giraffe's been here longer than I have, man. And it's a nightmare. But there haven't been any incidents for over 360 days, so that's good. Oh, the cats are real. The cats are real. They live with me. Oh, my train mates. As you can see, Soot and Snacks there is one of my train mates. Oh yes. I do keep that number handy, Uni. It's very important. So, he's sus. No. It's fine. So yes. I live, you're probably wondering, how does a circus get around? Well, we get around by train. And, our train is a little bit unconventional, particularly in that it's probably a bit bigger than what you would consider most trains to be. I don't really entirely know how it works, and I don't ask, because some things are just better off not asked. The fact that you don't keep living animals, but you have a raccoon that follows you around, that's your choice, man. That is your choice. I can't be responsible for you. But yes, the train is very big, and it's how we get around. And I live on the bottom floor of my train. You know, maybe one day I'll do like a tour. If it seems like enough people are interested, maybe one day I'll do like a tour of my floor of the train. I think of my train car anyways. I'm not gonna obviously give a tour of my train mates' rooms, because I feel like that would be rude. But I'll maybe if people want it enough, I'll do like a tour of my room one day, and I'll show you like what it's like. But yes, I have 2 train mates. I live on the bottom floor of the train car, and then Charles, my other roommate, lives on the medium floor, and Soot, the one who is in here, lives on the top floor. And it's not cramped at all. It's actually pretty spacious. And it's really fun. We get to travel all around the place. Like, I've seen pretty much coast to coast. We've done shows in Canada, which is why you might know us, if you've ever heard of us, as Mr. Diavolo's Circus of Wonders. That is the more common name that we are referred to in Canada. In the United States and in Mexico, however, it's Circus de Sangüe. You're under the train. Uni, get out from under there. It's not safe. But yeah. We've basically gone all over North America. We have not been to Europe, unfortunately. From what I know, our circus used to go to Europe, but they stopped going in the 70s. I think my boss somehow got banned from all of Europe. Don't ask me how. It's probably just better off that you don't know. Probably better off I don't know. Moving on. My boss, Mr. Diavolo. He's a nice guy. He really is. He can be kind of intimidating. He's pretty tall. Due to the second incident. Don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, he's pretty tall. Occasionally, if there's a problem with my stream, it's probably because of him. For some odd reason, electronics freak out around him, so if he's ever passing by my train car, that might be the cause of it. We might experience a little bit of a glitch, but hopefully not. Yeah. He's a nice guy, I swear. He really is. He's just a little weird. But I planned my stream so that normally... No. Not Pennywise. Not that I know of. Just Diavolo. Or Uni's chewing on the wires. That's also possible. But yes, like I said, Circus di Sangue or Mr. Diavolo's Circus of Wonders. Those are our two main names. So if you ever see us, then it's probably under one of those. And if you ever do see us in your town, you should stop by. I would love to have you there. I would love for you to experience our circus. We have so much fun entertaining people. I love to entertain people. Does he have a face? Moving on. So what are my interests? Well, I like games. So don't worry, guys, just move on. Just move on, guys. So I like games. I like horror games. I'm not very good at them, and I'm a coward, but here we are. I live for the rush. I live for the rush. Does he... No, his suit is the general, like, pinstripe red suit that you see for a lot of, you know, ringmasters. Yeah, what it says. We're moving on. Horror games, right. So, I like old horror games, I like new horror games, I like point-and-click horror games. I'm not particularly picky so long as the game works and I'm getting spooked. So I've seen the franchise Alone in the Dark, the old point-and-click horror game, and I would love to do that. Like, the really weird, old point-and-click horror games where I can get frustrated because one pixel is off. Ugh, I want to feel the rage and the fear. Scarlet Hollow. If you guys have not played Scarlet Hollow, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite horror games, and I can't wait to share it with all of you later down the line. It's more like kind of a creepy visual novel, and the art style is really good, and the tension is amazing. Black Mirror is another point-and-click horror game, and it's really good. Oh my gosh. Also, the Darkfall series. The Darkfall series, I swear they're all connected. I swear I have, like, a board somewhere in my train car and it's just got pictures and red strings on it. They're all connected. They really are. I can prove it. Moving on though before I get too into that. MMOs, I love Guild Wars, and that's about it. I used to play WildStar, but not anymore because it's gone. Gotcha games. I'm sorry for anyone who came here hoping to escape Genshin Impact. I hate to be the one to let you know, but I also play it. But I swear it's not going to be the only thing I play. I'm sorry, Leafy, I'm sorry. To be fair, though, I've been playing Genshin Impact since it came out. The seed has long been since planted. So I've played all the way up to Inazuma and basically the new release, but I figured going forward with this series, I would actually make a new game so that whoever wants to watch it with me, you know, it's our adventure. It's our new adventure. We're starting out in this new adventure together. But it's not going to be every day, guys, I promise. Other types of games that I like to play, Animal Crossing New Horizon. I just got to figure out how the capture card works, and then I will be happy to play that. You will not I don't know about that, Uni. You're a pretty small raccoon. Do you really think you can take a clown? So, Animal Crossing New Horizon and Craftopia looks fun. I also really want to play Void Train. I really want to play Void Train. Art, all of it. I love art. Honestly, I don't know if there's really any part of art that I don't love. I love painting, I love drawing, digitally, with pencils, with pens, with markers. I like working with clay. Just the other day I crafted 2 teeth out of polymer clay, and I'm working on making them into a pair of earrings. I've worked with resin before. I would love to start working with oil paints. I think they'd be really cool to work with. I love art. I love art so much. Void Train Co-op. I would love to do Void Train Co-op. I would love it. Let's see. My partner loves Animal Crossing since I got... It's so fun. It's such a chill game. I do feel bad, though, that whenever I come back after months of playing it, that my house is just filled with cockroaches. I can't help it. TV shows that I like. Kind of showing my age here a little bit. Baywatch. I love Baywatch. It is gloriously stupid, and I love every moment of it. You can't hassle the Hoff. Twin Peaks. I recently got to watch Twin Peaks on Netflix. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. Even if the series gets incredibly weird and frustrating at points, that first episode alone is mwah, chef's kiss. It's so good, guys. It's so good. The X-Files. Yes, The X-Files. Love The X-Files. Movies that I like. I like the Hellraiser series. I love Pinhead. I love Clive Barker's work. Child's Play. I love the Child's Play series so much. I think I've seen just about every single Child's Play movie except the most recent one with the Cult of Chucky. And it's really weird because Netflix has every single Child's Play movie except for number 1. Like, I did an entire Child's Play marathon at one point a couple months ago, and I had to actually buy the DVD to Child's Play in order to actually do the full thing. Yeah, Chucky is a little bit scary. I mean, the doll hits perfect uncanny valley territory, and just, oh my god, just the way that the doll has evolved over the years, with it getting more and more lifelike with each series, which... honestly, I mean, yes, I think that is attributed to better, effects and everything, but also just because how long that serial killer's been stuck in that doll. Poltergeist. I love Poltergeist. It is such a fun movie. The original, anyways. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. Amityville Horror, love it. Not the remake. Fuck that thing. I did not like it. I'm sorry. But the first movie was perfectly fine. And then you done goofed. You done goofed. That's just my opinion. Friday the 13th. Halloween, Salem's Lot, The Shining, the Fear Street series that came out on Netflix recently. I also love The Craft, and just, I like horror movies. I really like old, schlockier horror movies. Not a big fan of everything that's come out recently. There are some good ones, though. There are some good ones. My parents had a doll that looked just like it when I was a kid. It scared me out of going into the closet. Dolls are just kind of creepy overall. It's just, it's the uncanny valley territory, man. The new It is good. The new It is very, very good. So goals. So what are some things that I want to accomplish? Learning to cook with oil. I would like that. I think it's a goal that I'm probably never going to reach, but a clown can hope. Getting better at art. I would love to do art streams for you guys. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do like full acrylic painting streams for you, or any of streams where I work with like clay or anything, because, well, I feel like any camera that I would set up would probably end up jittering and falling off the table because the train would be moving. What's this? She has a lot of Pennywise things. Like, she has a life-size bust of him. Oh my god. That's amazing. Your girlfriend's awesome. Hi, the blue one. I am also here to tell jokes. I am here to tell terrible jokes, and I am going to tell terrible jokes, and you're all just gonna have to kind of live with it. get over performance anxiety. So yes, I do perform, but like I said, I work many jobs. I'm not always in the big top. Just dealing with people day to day is fine, but actually going out on stage and performing with people or doing something like this where I'm in front of a camera, it's kind of nerve-wracking. I feel like I kind of ramble a bit, and I'm always kind of worried that I'm going to drop the ball in my performance. Blue, thank you so much for the follow. That was so sweet of you, hun. But yeah, so I would like to get over my performance anxiety and just kind of get more comfortable with myself. And then I just really want to have fun with you guys. I want to just interact with my audience, with you guys, and just have fun. Screaming my head off and dying in horror games. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Uni. Aw, you're the sweetest little trash goblin. Okay, so places you can find me are Twitch, YouTube. Probably not going to be streaming on YouTube. If anything, I'll just be uploading my streams to YouTube, edited and polished up, and probably with a bit of jokes thrown in. Tumblr, you can find me on that cursed site if you dare to go look. Twitter, where most of you probably came from. As for tags, I have 2 at the moment. Confetti Art and Confetti Lewd. Do I think Confetti Lewd is going to be used? No, absolutely not. Do I think it's probably best to just have it there just in case? Yes. I mean, I was around when the new It movie came out. I saw how thirsty people were for Pennywise. I know what you all think of clowns. There's a demographic out there that are really into them. So, I mean, it's a possibility. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. But is there a possibility? Yes. Please no loot the raccoon. No one loot the raccoon. Alright, you got it, man. I will not loot the raccoon. Alright, and then just a special credit to my dear friend, Wow, I really should have learned how to pronounce this before I put this up. Aomi Chi. There we go. Oof. Aomi Chi. They are the one who helped get me ready for streaming. They are very wonderful. Really appreciate their work. And that is our introduction. So I am going to close out of this, and I am going to get our game ready. And what we are going to be playing today is the Coma Recut. It's the first in a series. Well, it's actually the first of 2 games. The first one is the Coma, and the second is the Coma Sister's Vengeance, I believe. And I'm really looking forward to playing these games with you guys. I've never played them before. I'm sure that I'm gonna die a lot. So that's something to look forward to. So just give me a second and I will get that ready for you guys.